How's it going, everybody? So somebody noted they were born 5567. So let's take a look at that personal cipher. Uh, the personal ciphers, Mystery Babylon, The Ghost in the Machine, Can't Doctor and Mess With, um, by movie dates and song release dates. And I still have a lot more research. I need to do No Time to Die song, so I'll try to do that tomorrow. But let me see, 5 times 1967. So that is definitely Mystery Babylon the Great Bible verse, Revelation 17:5. And again, my numbers heavily associated with end time 666 and all that. I've shown you all that before. And so, but let's get on with this playlist because I came across some stuff today that just uh I said to my friend, I know you haven't watched No Time to Die and the rest. But in No Time to Die, Blofeld wipes out his own people because the doctor's switching the DNA samples into computer targeting the wrong folks on purpose. So Spectre got knocked off. This occurs at his birthday party. And of course, Trump's birthday party is the day before our target date. Says they are passing around an eye on a platter. So I think if we go to, let's just say, Blofeld's party, um, if we say Blofeld party, No Time to Die, we'll at least be able to show y'all. So this is pretty extensive, 7 minutes worth. So he goes into his party. We're going to have to also look up these ladies that are in this movie, but they're passing around the eye right there. So the eye is on the platter. There's this eyeball, and it's a camera. And Blofeld's able to say hello to everybody. And finally, they say hello to James, and they think they're about to. There's the eye on the platter again. And I'll put this in the description if I remember to do it. Sometimes I lose my train of thought once we by the time I get. So they all end up dying. So that they all end up. They thought they were going to get Bond, and this doctor, that guy had switched it out to kill, and he ends up being a bad guy. I mean, this movie was full of bad guys messing with bad guys. And so let's get back to the lecture at hand. Where in the world? So, and the eye is being passed around on a platter. The eye is a camera where Blofeld, locked in prison by MI6, has been able to jailbreak into viewing certain technology in his cell. Blofeld, I copied and pasted this from the internet. When I did the search, it said Blofeld talking, "It's my party. Ah, found it. Celebrate me, my birthday, my crowning day." And I told y'all that my friend had said that the other night. She said, "Celebrate me," and her birthday is 6/15, and she had those murder codes in her number, 17838, 6/15, 1982. It's my party. Celebrate me, my birthday, my crowning day. And see, the Antichrist receives a crown. So when you see that crown, that's what the 2020 illness was all about. It was the ritual for what's coming. And there's Mean Gesterberg, I guess that's the speaking in German. I've noticed Blofeld was babbling about a crowning day and a surprise party celebration of Blofeld's birthday with the aim of retrieving Oberchev. So that was Bond's crew, or that's MI6 people talking about, because they monitored Blofeld. There's not YouTube on it that I have some Mystery Babylon Right Eye channel. Let me look for it. And I found it. So I found my video on it. But we went ahead and found where he says, "It's my party." Found it. Blofeld, celebrate me, my birthday, my crowning day. So this is going on while Bond's walking around for the big deaths wipeout scene. And what is this link here for 5/1/2022? Oh, when I made the video. When I made the video, if you include both dates, it's 777 days to 6/15. What we're looking at here to Trump's birthday, his, birthday. So does he get hit at a birthday party and then die the next day on 6/15? So you see in the minutes, you got 116 code. It's 1116000 minutes. The seconds are 66960000. The hours are 18600. 86, of course, means to eliminate. So if you include both dates and go to our 6/15 date from when I made that video randomly, it's 777 days. And the minutes are 111888. Well, let's back off including both dates. And let's just go to hitting when I made the video to 6/15, our target date. And I want you to look at the minutes. 1117 for Zechariah 1117, followed by 440. Well, folks, 440 is Antichrist in Jewish gematria or Hebrew gematria, the most biblical. So, goodness gracious, we're just being inundated with this. So I put that there. 777 for right eye verse, 440 is Antichrist, Jewish gematria. In Skyfall, Blofeld has the right eye wound and then carries it through No Time to Die. You had a solid theory that he's down and dies the next day, event at his birthday party, and dies on 6/15. So I was born at 10:46 a.m. If y'all think I'm lying, just ask for it. I'll take a snapshot of my birth certificate. You'll see the 10:46 for July 6th. When you multiply that out, my number is 8615. I always knew that, and it popped in my head the other day. Get it? 86 fused with the date of 6/15. That's mind-blowing. Goodness gracious, that's mind-blowing. The playlist shows a lot of connections as usual. See what you think. What playlist? Oh, I sent him my playlist on this channel. And yeah. Okay. So anyway, so let's get rid of some things that we don't need and keep going. Next up, in my prep for today, Groundhog Day to 6/17. This is the Groundhog Day movie release. There's still the 144 right there, because it's the other release date, the one that hit with a. So 144 is the church. So on the Rising Day, I mean, his job's to start. Well, it's opening the book of Revelation. It's the white horse. So we would be living in the book in real time. So the church is noted. 11,448 days, 11,448 days. 144 is right in the middle of that number. Next. Friend is palindrome on 6/15, 38 in her number. So she was born 12/16, which is a fusion of 121 and 216. 216 is Bond's card tag, 6 times 6 times 6. 120 is the Antichrist and simple gematria. She will be 1 days old. And yes, she has murder in her number. It is 12 times 16 times, she's what year again? Oh, it's right here, 1987. 381504. Well, there's that 15th date, murder 15th. But 13331, that's a palindrome, same number backwards and forwards. And we know that Revelation 13:3 is the first time deadly wound is mentioned, deadly wound, but did live. Each time it says did live because it is a body double switch. Trump and I's combined number is, and we've shown you this many times, got a 322 in the middle. But when you multiply it by 2024, there's a 5612 dead center in the middle of the number, and that's how many days it is from my Groundhog Day divorce to the 86ing day. What in the world? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. And nothing will probably happen. But there it is, 5612 from my Groundhog Day divorce. That's Trump and I's combined number times this year. That's just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. If nothing happens to Trump, I'm going to wonder what's going on in my personal realm, which nothing happened on this earth when Sirius the dog star rose on 8/12/2022, which was also the total, a midpoint of 2 total solars and 2 total lunars, 88 days in both directions of total lunars, 251 days in both directions of total solars. Nothing happened. But in my personal life, it was absolute like ground zero for and death was involved. 17 days later or so, I can't remember, 16 days, I think. So this is, it's a little scary. 313 weeks from Strange Angel, which came out on Trump's birthday, 2018, to the 615 events. It's 313 weeks. The Zapruder film, it's also a way to say Revelation 13:3, but the Zapruder film was frame 313. It's also March 13th when Mr. Big put us all with the tick-a-lock down. 313 weeks, 2 days. 6 years, 1 day. Yep. Strange Angel, which had a blood moon lunar eclipse with an arrow being shot to kill the beast. The opening was all about Trump and being born on a total lunar. Back to the Future to Groundhog Day, movie to movie, because different things were coming up in ciphers. And there's your 66744 in the hours. But look at the percent of a common year, 761.92. 761 is the amount of verses in Daniel and Revelation combined, 404 plus 357. But it's 7 years, 7 months, 9 days. 7/9 is murder in simple gematria. It's 91 months, 9 days, a palindrome, 919. Oh, and in the minutes, 464, which is the last 3 digits of Trump's number, because his number is 163464. I got something for you on that is going to absolutely blow your mind. The day second wife and I met, Groundhog Day divorce, my son turned 22. We met on a 22. As 22's prime number is 79, murder in simple gematria. We divorced on 2/2. February 2nd, like I told y'all many times, there was 22 in her new address. There was a 22 in our address. There's a 22 in both of our cell phone numbers and her new home phone number, and in my phone number. So the day we met on 10/22/2005 to 6/15/2024 is Trump's number in the hours. This is what I was going to tell you. It blows my mind. So I didn't put a link. Are you kidding me? So the day we met, let's do it. 2005, 10/22 to this 6:15. You go look at the hours. 163464 in the hours with 187 in the years and months, 18 years, 7 months, 24 days for the year 2024. It's 1/8/7/2024. Coded. And Trump and Trump's number 163,464 is in the hours. Trump 6 times 14 times 1946. 163,464. Times my number, 7 times 6 times 1961 is 82362. 322 right in the middle, and 1968 at the end, the year there were 2 fake RFK MLKs. That's our combined number times 2024. There's the 5612 right in the middle. We just showed you that's how many days from my Groundhog Day divorce to this 6/15 date. This is nuts. I was finding just absolute craziness today. So my friend born August 10th, 1961. Remember his number is 15688. Well, he married, I was best man in their wedding. He married somebody born 12/16. There's that 12/16 again, 1961. Her number is 376512. I showed y'all the other day. Both divide evenly by 37, 424 and 10176. Lily's total solar of 420 from my pet goat to the rising day of 617 is 424 days and 10176 in the hours. It's both their numbers. I was best man in their wedding. That's sort of impossible. Also in the seconds, 36, 336. Well, the first person's cousin, who also was cousin to the person this lady had a baby with. I've told y'all about his death. And this person's born 11/17. So we always follow his cipher. And his number is in the seconds, basically, because his number is 11 times 17 is 187 times 1959. His number is 366333. Well, look what's in the seconds. 366336, which 6 is 3 plus 3. So in the seconds, you could say it's a 3663333. And this guy's number, I don't know, man. It's just mind-boggling. 1 year, 1 month, 28 days, and their relative died on day 128, 1978. Shot and killed by his mom. And I never forgot any of the numbers, anything associated with that day. And coming to find out that day has everything to do with the end times, because it had everything to do with my Groundhog Day divorce. So Heliofont matches Mene Tekel, which is Mene, God have numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances and art found wanting, which is in the words of the writing on the wall. Well, excuse me, that's what the song Writing on the Wall is about. This is from Daniel's Writing on the Wall passage. And it says, and this is the writing that was written. Folks, that comes to Heliofont. Mene and Tekel comes to Heliofont. What in the world's the chances of that? Right there, Heliofont. Goodness gracious, people. I've never seen stuff like this before. June 15th tells I was born 1046, blah, blah, blah. Batman Begins, June 15th. Oh, this is all the stuff that because I'm compiling like hey, it's 6/14, y'all, Trump's birthday. I'm compiling Did y'all see that time? It was 6:14:25. You know what's wild about that? Nothing, wrong month. There's a full moon at 1425, but it's July's, or no, it's August. By the way, that August is going to be enormous. So we'll mark this as unread and keep going. Did I have anything? That was it. Um, I mean, I got to tell you, folks, that's just mind blowing. Hey, it's 6:15, y'all. All right. Love y'all.